friends. Today we are going to see in first unit user-centered design process. So this is a part of subject user-centered design of software application, and this is one of the main process which we follow throughout this subject. So what is the user-centered design process? User-centered design is a methodology which focuses on creating products by directly involving users in each step of the design of the process. So usually in traditional way, we don't involve users at each and every step of the process. Instead, what we will do is we will develop the product. At the end of the time, we will ask the user to give the feedback or do the usability test, and based on this review at the last step, we will recorrect the product. So there is a whole disadvantages of following the traditional approach because the risk factor of user eliminating the project is essentially high. So whereas in UCD, we are going to eliminate the risk factor. Let us see how we are going to do this. So what are the key points that we have to ensure while following the UCD? UCD ensures that product is user-friendly, efficient, and meets the user needs. And as we know, it is an iterative process because at each and every step, we have to incorporate the changes recommended by the user with our product. So these are all the main areas that we are going to see in today's topic. So how the process is going to happen. So like research, design, prototyping and iteration, implementation, evaluation and then launch. Let us see one by one at a time. So this is the overall picture for you guys. So where user is going to play this central key area part and all the areas development is going to work to revolve around it. So first phase is research. So in the research phase, I have to get an idea who is my user and what are the things or tasks we have to accomplish with the product and how I am going to use the support to the product and in which environment is going to work. So to get all these things, we are going to underline the task user understanding user, their needs, goals, and the context in which they will use the product. So I'm going to get this data with the help of some methods like user interviews. User interviews in the sense we are going to do one-to-one interview with the user and we are going to record each and everything as per the needs of the user. Second one is survey. Instead of one-to-one interview, I'm going to choose a group of users and I'm going to send a survey link with open-ended questions. So usually for surveys, try to give open-ended survey questions for the betterment of the research. Next one is contextual inquiry in the sense upside the user in his own environment. So go to the user place and notice how he is behaving with the product and how he is going to work with the system. This will give you the clear idea for developing your own product. So this is an example. So throughout this system, we are going to take an app called as mobile fitness app and we will see the example. So for example, through the research, a mobile app for fitness could involve interviewing potential user about their fitness goals, daily routines, and then challenges. So second is the design. So after the research work is done, I have to create some sketches and sample things to move on to the third step, which is nothing but the prototyping. So what I'm going to do is the objective of this design process is to create scenarios, personas, and wireframes. Let us see one by one what are these things. Personas are nothing but the fictional characters that represent the target user. For the fictional characters in the sense, we have to give some target users who might use my product. So those users, we are going to develop a fictional character with the same attribute, then we are going to call that as a persona. Second one is scenarios. How the scenario represents how the persona is going to use my product. These are nothing but storytelling concept. So now next one is wireframing. So this is the low fidelity one, which means create sketches and low fidelity markup to visualize the user interfaces. So the example for this is, so for this example, we are going to consider a persona named Tara and we are going to give her some properties like she is a KTH person and she is a busy professional working and who wants to fitness app to help her workout doing only on her lunch break. So the scenario might be Tara opened the fitness app during her lunch break to find a 15-minute workout routine designed for her fitness level. The next one is prototyping. Once the research and design process done, next step we are going to move on to the prototyping. Here we create the actual prototype for the original version and the user is going to interact with the prototype and he is going to give his commands well in there. So how we are going to create the prototype in this one? First one is paper prototype, which is low cost, quick, text-based models and design. So second one is iterative prototypes. So for this prototype, we are going to use tools like as Sigma, Adobe, or Sketch, whatever thing you are comfortable with, you can use to create the prototyping. And the last one is usability testing. We are going to ask the user to test the prototype and we are going to collect this feedback for the betterment of the product. So the example for this is a fitness app prototype might include a basic flow for booking a workout session, and the user will test this by clicking through it and providing feedback. So next phase is implementation. The objective is to finalize the design and begin the actual development. So how I'm going to do is collaborating with the development, ensure the design vision is faithfully translated into the final product, detailed design specification, provide the developers with a detailed design guidelines, interaction and behavior which is based upon the previous phases like research, design, prototyping and iteration. So with the help of these phases, we can implement the product. The fitness app for developers would code the workflow session features while following the design specifications for UI and the user flow. So the next topic is evaluation and then launch. So this is like after developing the product and we have delivered it to the market, so how I'm going to give the maintenance support. The objective of the evaluation process is to, after the launch, continue to evaluate and refine the product based on the real world usage. How I'm going to do this in the sense, I'm going to follow certain methods like post-launch usability testing, conduct user testing after the product is live to identify any issues is there or not. If it is there, no problem. Otherwise, we have to redesign it and we have to rerun it. Analytics. Use the data to assess how users are interacting with the product. Continuous improvement. So, release the versions, iterative versions of the product with the improvement features, which will help you to sustain in the market, and also you will get the user satisfaction level at a high rate. So for this, after launch of the fitness app, developers may track how many users complete a workout routine in a perfect way and adjust the features to improve the engagement of the user. So what are the key benefits I might get by doing this in the sense? User satisfaction usually leads to products that better meet the user needs, resulting in higher satisfaction, reducing development costs, identifying issues earlier in the design process, prevent the cost that changes during the development, increase adoption rate. Yes, the user is playing the key role in all these phases, so definitely he is going to accept the product. Thank you.